Children, now let us see the differences between bookkeeping and accounting. Scope of bookkeeping is concerned with identifying the financial transactions and events, measuring them in money, monetary terms, recording them in the books of accounts, and classify them. Means bookkeeping is primary stage, it is the basis of accounting. Whereas accounting is concerned with summarizing the transactions and the events and interpreting them and communicating them to various users. Next, it is the secondary stage. Bookkeeping is primary stage and accounting is secondary stage. It begins where bookkeeping ends. The objective of bookkeeping is to maintain systematic records of financial transactions, whereas the objective of accounting is to ascertain the net results of operations and financial position, and then those information is to be given to interested parties. Next, nature of the job. Bookkeeping is routine in nature. The job of bookkeeping is routine in nature. Means every day the junior staff go on recording the transactions whichever are taken place in the business. Whereas accounting is analytical and dynamic in nature. And the performance, bookkeeping is performed by the junior staff, whereas accounting is done by senior staff because knowledge is required. And special skills need not to be required to maintain the books of accounts, that is bookkeeping. Whereas special skills are required and ability to analyze and interpret is required for the accounting process. Means accounting, that is preparation of statements. Again I am saying the differences between bookkeeping and accounting. The scope of bookkeeping is the narrow. That is, it is concerned with identifying the financial transactions, measuring them in terms of money, and recording them in the books of accounts, and classifying them. This much. Whereas the scope of accounting is a bit wider. That is, it is concerned with summarizing the recorded transactions and events, interpret them, and communicate them to the interested users. Here the stage. Bookkeeping is the primary stage, accounting is the secondary stage. Means where bookkeeping ends, there the accounting starts. The objective of bookkeeping is to maintain systematic record of financial transactions, whereas the objective of accounting is to ascertain the net profit and financial position, and then communicate that information to the users or interested parties. And routine nature of the job. Say bookkeeping is a routine job and it is performed by the junior staff, whereas accounting is analytical and dynamic in nature. It is to be done by the senior staff. And special skills. Bookkeeping need not to have special skills. Only it is a routine job. It is only recording of the transactions whichever are taken place. Whereas the accounting requires special skills and ability to analyze and interpret the information. This is about the differences between them. And now come to the accountancy. It is the systematic knowledge of accounting, preparation of accounts, etc.